I told Spawn my stupid Captain Armies joke this morning and she laughed excessively hard. That's the appropriate reaction to a hilarious joke, so I'm glad to hear it. Can I don't know, where does a general keep his armies? In his sleeveys, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I retained it correctly because it's important information. Hi, everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. More Origin skins today. We got Ahoy Emily, next to Shade, Hyper Hedgehog, and Goofy Dave. Bringing the guns to the gun show. Chapter 3, let's do it. Nothing fancy. We're through the fanciness, man. We're here to have fun today. Math Lexus.
The leaves fall, never to grow again.
Getting another member on the pile, member of the squad. Got to be a member of the pile. Thank you very much for that gifted sub. Big thanks again for the hype train this morning. Y'all really appreciate all that.
More harshly on the far side of the brook.
Glad folks are still loving this as much as I am, man.
You see,
so much less pressure these days.
Your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Honestly, the way that the timing lined up, it's almost feeling like the Origin skins were my reward for completing the Vitrine on top of the Infernal Coach. Oh, right.
To finish this
I need to remember we're also still an experimental branch, which means a lot of skills are going to be much different than I remember them being. Including, apparently, Magnesium Rain. Alright, so we're going to have to take a look at that and see what's going on with it. Also, may want to consider, okay, so let's see here. Noxious Blast looks like it's still basically the same. Does not do any damage. I've been playing too much normal Darkest Dungeon. I can't remember whether or not that's normal. I think that might have been adjusted as well, though. Looks like Plague Dot got a bit of a rework.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Yeah, no, I think I choose to believe that too, Math. They were just waiting for me to get it done. Boy, damage is looking a little suspect early on here, I will say. Okay, and then, oh right, yeah, we were using the binding gas or the blinding gas on a physician plague dog not too long ago, weren't we? That's a fun little hype train emote too, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so yeah, that does no damage. Target. Ooh. Oh, look at this change to Magrain now. Deals 2 to 4 damage. Has a 2-turn cooldown. Target burns. Target bleeds if blighted. And target blights if bleeding. So this will burn and bleed. Wow, that's fun. I like that. Neat new functionality of the Magrain, and that really immediately makes me want to put together a super DOT team.
Yields morbid gains.
Check out Cause of Death. Every Plague Doctor path got their own Cause of Death. Oh, cool. Cause of Death deals 5 to 8 damage, ignores block when target blighted, plus 3 damage dealt when target bleeding, and plus 10% crit chance when target burning. Ooh. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like it makes me want to put a bleed skill on. Okay, fun stuff. Dilatito! That's very kind. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Bear want to know something crazy. I've been watching since DD1's time in early access when I was in high school. Now I'm married. Have a whole toddler. And a college degree. Oh God! The signs of time passed. No! Also, thank you.
First of many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride out unbowed.
Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Very kind. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here for so long. I am very excited. We have so many more oncoming members of the 100-month club. I want to say we've got like... Oh, that's not the right transition. Whoopsie. I want to say we've got like 5 or 6 people that are on the cusp, like 5 or 6 months away from being added up there to the 100-month sub club that you can see if you squint. But yeah, no, I really appreciate so many folks sticking around for so long. I really enjoy the continued company, so thank you. All right, what are we doing here? No need for the infernal flames. Collector's chandelier, probably not really worth the baubles early on. Wagon jack, no. I'm still honestly pretty shocked that this remains at 40 baubles. Because I don't see myself ever spending 40 baubles on that, man. That's a bit wasteful. Been at least 10 years in the bear pile on YouTube, too. That's awesome, thank you. I've also probably been watching since the same time in high school, and I don't have any of those things if that makes you feel any better, Bear. That does. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad to see that your life has also remained more or less the same since then. Let's Shay, I think we're both doing pretty well. With a name like that, I got to imagine you're doing pretty good. What kind of pet today, actually? I hadn't really thought about that. Is there anything that's going to assist us in our pursuit of additional applied dots? I don't think so. That's been something that I wish could be a thing more. Yeah, maybe this is a purloiner felid run. Just for fun? This could be a good time. We very rarely try to use this guy. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. We'll get a bunch of cat food and see what we can do with that.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Who wants to be the kitty? Pick me, still ready. I'll draw the name for our infernal coach and our purloiner. And our bounty hunter eventually, of course, as well. Have a good day. You know what? I think I might pick this up, too. A little speed boost for the plague dog is nice. Okay. Not enough food this time, unfortunately. We'll probably be okay. You can go without, Dave. Nothing against you, just... if anything, it's a vote of confidence. Also not sure why I decided to do that now, but I'm glad it worked out pretty well. And I think I should probably roll the dice on that to get rid of Fragile right away. Very nice. Okay. That's huge.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and give her the ability to remove that winded early. I'm curious what this looks like on upgrade now. That's okay. That's a pretty substantial upgrade, actually. Yeah, I like that. Big boost on the cause of death. Ignores dodge and block on upgrade. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we've got some very strong contenders for skill points early. I think I am going to play it safe and go for the bolster as well. And let's get these things equipped. I think we're looking good. Off to the fetter. Remind myself what the region goal is here. Avoid the hospital. No sweat. Let's do it. Morning, Silly. Or Scylla. Gotta say, despite the ruinous luck in the last few runs, the Bloodier Moon series has made an absolutely fantastic distraction while I work. Great to hear. I am through the pain of it, and I'm now beginning to appreciate more the fact that despite having, let's call it like over 1,000 hours played in Darkest Dungeon, that the game still, like, against my wishes, often will turn into just an absolute cinematic arc.
Commune unburdens the mind.
Like, every campaign, it feels like, has to go through these growing pains that are very, very painful, but ultimately does make for a better story, right? It's more entertaining that way. And while I don't like that it happens to me, I am trying to embrace that more, and the more I do so, the more fun I'm having with it overall. It is also still really fun. Like, I'm...
carefully. This will not be easy.
Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm nostalgia baiting a little bit for both of us, for you and me. Like, it's me just trying to find anything that I could have a good time with.
Inside.
And I am very pleased to find that it's still absolutely an option with that
The
game.
landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
All right. So we're still going to be mostly trying to get the dots applied with her, I guess, although apparently going to be struggling a little bit against these guys in particular. That's no good. So let's go after you then. Oof. I was definitely giving some thought to upgrading the stand fast early as well. I feel like that's one that I don't consider as often as maybe I should. I do really like having at least like that issue addressed as effectively as possible this early on. But he's got 55 hit points. He's probably fine.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
The 16-pounder incident was absolute bullshit. I do agree with that. I will just take that at face value. Yeah, no, that felt like nonsense, but that happens. That's part of it. And the skeletons, they're part of it.
A master stroke.
Yes, I did shoehorn a David Pumpkins reference into that just now. Couldn't seem to help myself. The incident. Yeah, no, I'm glad we're leaving it up to interpretation. But, yeah, if you haven't been following along with the Bloodier Moon series, it's been a doozy, man. That is YouTube exclusive, by the way, if you're wondering. And I also need to get back on the recording that today. So this is just kind of damage now, isn't it? Yeah. We just use her to hit hard. And I think she's going to be pretty damn good at it. Lareth! Thank you for the 500 bits. Al being very, very generous today. Thank you for
Easily
all the
resolved.
support. I really appreciate it. Been watching since the early DD1 days. Rarely come to Twitch anymore, but I watch an unhealthy amount of your YouTube content. That such a thing does not exist in my mind, but thank you.
A lesson learned.
Any chance you'll stream BG3? The amount of times that that's been coming up recently, it does feel like it's at least worth a go. I'm gonna say the percentage chance of that happening continues to rise, and is still fairly low, but is trending in the right direction. Half the fun of Darkest Dungeon is the bullshit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it doesn't feel good in the moment, but in hindsight I can appreciate it for what it is. It's now up to 2.7%, yeah. Somewhere around there. I did really like Against the Storm, yeah. Absolutely expect to see more Against the Storm soon. Probably even tomorrow. I had a really good time with that. It was very, very chill. Can always go for a solid city builder. And I'm very curious to see the... Oh, good lord, sorry. I'm very curious to see the way that the roguelike elements work more. I think we're just like kind of scratching the surface with that. I should acknowledge that too. Yeah, I am playing on the easiest difficulty, so maybe it's a little less or a little less relaxing. And get deeper into it. Hey, see, that's fair, Crazy. I appreciate the honesty there, too. And I know that's going to be a lot of people's opinions. That's unfortunately what I have to take into consideration a lot of the time is for everybody that ever mentions BG3, there's probably like 5 or 6 people that are like, yeah, there's no shot, dude. I ain't watching that. The best wishes, I ain't going to be there. And that's fair. That's totally fair.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Yeah, this damage is kind of lacking, man. I was a little worried about it early, and it's starting to become more concerning here. I think we're going to need some trinket help with that. I'm also definitely starting to think that Stand Fast upgrade is worthwhile. I think the Block Plus tokens are going to make a big difference. Oh, turn order. Damn. I mean, I guess that's still pretty good. Kind of missing old mag rain now, actually. Which, come to think of it, might have impacted my composition here a little bit. Just ignores the taunt. Yikes. Okay, well, this guy's dead. Don't want to get a taunt on him, so we'll just do a little more damage here, I guess. Plague Doc should have first action coming up, too, so I think we'll be able to fix him up okay. Oh my god, wow.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I am always shocked by that. Boy, you know one thing, I can't help myself in wanting to compare and contrast more often, now that I'm playing both at the same time.
Agony.
But one thing I will say about DD1 versus DD2 is crits are a hell of a lot less punishing in this game than they are in the first one. You can be totally fine in the original Darkest Dungeon, and then all of a sudden you'll get crit for like 75% of your HP bar and like 70 stress spread through the entire team. It is devastating sometimes. Yeah. I don't know what BG3 stands for, so I'm assuming Big Gorditas 3. Okay, for the next 5 minutes, chat is answers to that inquiry, but wrong answers only. Bloody Gums 3. Badger Guild 3. Oh, yeah, nice. Bazooka Guns 3, I almost want to play. Beautiful Gore 3 sounds like a Devolver Digital title that actually exists. Bald Gourds 3. That's just our Discord chat. I don't even know why I'm doing this, man. Get out of here. What the hell am I fighting additional battles for? I ain't about to fight a goddamn harvest child. Right? Wait. There. Wait! Whoa, no!
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, the child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Balding Grandpas 3 starring, oh my god. What is his name? The Jackass dude. Oh no, Brain, please. You know this. Johnny Knoxville. Jesus. That took way too long. Holy shit. That made me very upset. My brain took that long to spit out Johnny Knoxville. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that's a yikes. Okay. Buns of Glory 3 I'm pretty interested in. Broken Gondolas 3. I don't have a very difficult time believing that the Broken Gondolas series was successful enough to reach a third iteration. I think there's enough people interested in that specific niche of simulation and management. Let's not let that get too bad. I do thankfully have some Folks that are pretty capable of dealing with the punishment up front. Broken gondolas is like Final Fantasy. They're in the double digits now. It's wildly popular, yeah. Starting to sound like the kind of thing that somebody ought to get on if they haven't already. I guess. Oh, that's helpful, okay. Broken Gondolas by Hideo Kojima. I guess that is effectively Death Stranding, isn't it? Yeah, now that you mention it. Basically the same. Okay, that does literally nothing now, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Can't take aim, unfortunately. I guess just shoot. Yeah. It's been fairly lucky, at least. I think I should do that. That one blight is going to be extremely helpful here.
Judiciously.
Does she have Adrenaline Rush equipped? She does. Okay, so that's good. She can fix herself.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Looking nice. Can take aim again. And hope for the best on the hunger one more time, I guess. Come on, be kind, be kind. That's not very helpful. Yeah, she's just gonna have the hunger here. Oh, can I do the indiscriminate science on that? I always forget. Guess we'll find out. Nope. Oh, I just got rid of the speed there. That sucks. Thank goodness he wasn't blinded again. That's a convenient hunger there, actually. That helps. Especially now. Okay, still heal off that at least. That's cool. Ooh, that's pretty helpful too. Okay. That stress is getting concerning, though. Double bleed again. We'll probably have to hit him with the battlefield medicine there. I think we just fire away. Let me get a laudanum on there too, I guess. Okay. It's not horrible. Oh, right, we can't hit him with the heal there. That is a nice chunk of damage from the Plague Doctor, though. We're getting there. Just need a little bit more luck on the hunger, I guess. Ooh, that's getting nasty, too. Knockback? Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, I think she's got science up again. She has her speed token. Oh, it's not up. Damn. Okay. Oh, shucks. This could be bad. More hunger here, too. Still does heal up off that, at least. Blinded means we gotta do this. Let me laudanum there as well. Probably on her. Okay. I need a bolster here, actually. Well, we did get a hunger to bring him up again. Oh, boy. That's unfortunate. Knockback there doesn't really do a ton either. It's going to be effectively the same outcome. I just want to see him hit the threshold here. Oh, really? Wow, the turn order there. And the hunger, naturally. But, okay, at least we do get to shuffle them back and forth. That's pretty helpful. And yet another blind. Yikes. Getting some pips out of it. Oh, that would have been really helpful. Okay, I think we got to do this. You're not going to like it either way.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Got a massive bleed on the Hellion right now, unfortunately. Boy, sometimes you just get fucked over by the meat. He's absolutely boning us right now.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Oh god, the turn order again. My goodness. That was speed, I guess, that time, wasn't it? 1 HP in a dream. That blight chance is terrible, so we gotta try that. Oh my god. Just terrible luck on the tail end of this one. Alright, no hunger on the man-at-arms at least, but we still got her in terrible shape. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Goofy Dave. 1 for 1 on the Resolutes. Very nice. It's gonna be a Ma no matter what. This makes sense. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I'm in pretty bad shape regardless.
Darkness encroaches. Inexorable.
Oh, God, dude. Boy, it really feels like it doesn't want me to make it. Oh, that Defiant is clutch, though. The bleed is not enough.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
We got a weaken here, but we can at least do something. Oh, they just got the double meat again, man. It's basically blind luck at this point. And minimum damage isn't going to help things. We need to resist it. That's the only way. We did not. Just incredibly bad luck at the end of this, man. Didn't even get the knockback. Good lord. So discouraged by the continual hunger here. Yeah, honestly, that's fair at this point.
On that terrible precipice.
I mean, this would be the part where I would probably be inclined to say something like, well, I should have expected this outcome. But no, we were kicking its ass.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
And then it decided to just not let me win anymore. And when it does that, I'll feel very good. But that is every now and then what happens against this particular boss. And we killed the thing, not quite. Alright, one more time, buddy. Come on, Nexus. Survive.
At last, the battlefield has claimed its due.
That's pretty fricked up, dude. That's pretty fricked up to let him survive all the way up to that point and then kill him. Not okay.
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
Well, silver lining. Now we can see more Origin skins today. Hooray! Great news! Also, maybe we can find a way to not have to deal with any more road battles here. I should also change their skills. So this ain't gonna work. Well, I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. Swap this to that. Okay. That would mean you still have a pick me chance. In fact, let's make it an even better one and get this fresh pick me going here. In anticipation of hopefully making it all the way to the end again. Ooh, that's nice. Help us out a little on the scout here. Yeah, they would do this. Unfortunately, no way to avoid fighting at least one thing. So I say let's go for the cash.
The route will exact the toll on wheel and axle both.
And then we'll hopefully be able to find something here, either a combat item or a trinket that will give us an edge in the combat. Hopefully we can make it.
They emptied their larders, gorging themselves as the world began to crumble.
I'm trying to decide who I'd rather have in rank 2. I think this is right. Not a lot of help there.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Although I should acknowledge I have these things as well. Probably want to equip them. Get you a block, buddy. Yeah, sure. That works. And then we do have death calf spores as well. That's actually pretty helpful. And 3 spring water. That is pretty good. I'm sorry for dying so early. I don't know if I can put that on you, Nexus. I'll go ahead and take the L there. I just gotta keep in mind a lot of these enemies are probably not gonna be rocking any death armor.
Agony by accumulation.
May not actually need that combat item equipped. That is very helpful to begin with, at least.
On to the next.
Oh, right. Yeah, there is also this. We have the retreat, but I don't know if we actually need it today. Well, this time, anyway. I should also equip Duelist Advance for sure. Because if they shuffle us at all, we are boned. I probably should run. It is +2 loathing as well. I didn't acknowledge that. That's true. That's not great. But this is a very bad situation.
Fight on. There is no way out or through.
I disagree, Wayne. I am of the opinion that the only way out is running away. Thank you.
What matters most is we reach the mountain. Alive, if possible.
That's a hell of a line. Oh, boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to reply to that earlier. I think Tangle for me is probably my favorite region aesthetically too. Yeah, I agree with that. Especially when you're going through like the very narrow passageways that are just like completely overrun by the trees. Oh shit, dude. Thrilling tablet hours. Let's go. Absolutely tablet time. And then let's get bandages as well. That'll at least be a little help. And then we need to swap this for that. Alright, so now we have a 100 HP Highwayman with 200% bonus damage. That worked out pretty good. There you go. I'll keep the linseed oil for now.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
And then we definitely go hospital. And should be able to reduce the loathing through the Oblivion's Rampart. Cool. Damn, we actually might have just gotten totally bailed out by that hoarder. I'm pretty sure Goofy Dave's got us covered, man. No need for any of this stuff. I guess I could get rid of Fragile, too.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Oh, we do need point blank shot. That's a great point. Blank. Very true. Dave's on his game. I definitely believe now. I had little faith. Now I am of little doubt. What do you got, bud? I mean, 5 to 8 on a block plus, I guess, is still pretty goddamn good. I feel like I want to let him try to one-shot him, though. Oh, man, yeah, and that 100 HP is going to be absolutely fantastic here. I guess I should have acknowledged the fact that I can't even cast Battlefield Medicine anymore.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Probably wanted to have at least something that was doable there. Okay, no. Ah, got the goddamn dodge plus back. And the taunt. Alright, whatever. If you must. Without any way to taunt her. Oh my god. Wow. Infuriating outcome so far. Holy Christ, they are playing well way too well for a team that's already up 2 members. This is unacceptable.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Got me sitting up in my goddamn chair. Like this is actually like maximum effectiveness enemy comp moves so far, which I am very mad at. I probably ought to save those still, honestly. Alright, I don't think you can get rid of the... or get your block plus back anymore, unfortunately. Or thankfully, I should say. That's better. Thank you for that. Yeah, we're gonna need to conserve our heals as much as we can here, I think. You fucker! Oh my god. Thank you. Thank goodness for that. They're still getting brought back off death's door, unfortunately. Oh no, wait, we got it. We got it. We totally got it. 1 down. Also do this. Hell yeah. Okay, that's huge. Absolutely huge to get 1 down.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That was a real big crit there from Dave. Still a ways off of success here, but
Mistimed, misdirected.
that gets us going at least. Still don't need to use that. You continue to be a nuisance, but a tolerable one at least. Need you to start targeting Dave, please. You're starting to make me mad with those. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Alright, she's got 1 more spring water ready. I can bandage her now. Okay, at least that does not give death armor again. And I cannot reach the back, so instead we'll do this to set us up. I think the corpse will go away in the next round. There we go. Don't regen. You... garbage! This... altar, dude, has been, oh, truly hellish in this fight.
Straightforward and effective.
Okay, we apparently also don't have any more spring water, but that's helpful, but might not matter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Okay. Another unfortunate taunt, though, but I guess it doesn't matter this time. I honestly don't really care about trying to kill the altar before the other guy either. I'd rather just get him killed however we can. That works.
A resounding response.
I think the meltdown, yeah. I gotta anticipate it. That's alright, Hyper's got this. Easy resolute. Easy resolute. After what just happened, come on. Obviously that's a resolute. After coming out of this unscathed, essentially, that's a resolute without a doubt. Are you hiding Tommy from me? Quite the contrary, I finally fixed Tommy Cam. The viewers of the Bloodier Moon saga, I'm sure, have already realized.
The loathing festers.
Yeah, dude, he's back. Better than ever. That's what we were missing, clearly. Now we got Tommy back. We're good to go, man. Well, we're alive. That's cool. A little better than anticipated. His eyes hold the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Crackles inviting thee once again.
That's good. Oh, bounty hunter. Totally.
The hunter waits, brooding beneath his cowl.
Little utility belt. Okay, okay. Can make that work. Pick me is open, by the way. I'd like to be chosen here.
Everywhere in ruin.
Gotta go sluice.
Everywhere in need.
Because we'll get the bumper crop in there, Sprawlmanac, sure, get the coach fixed up.
Smoother ride. For a time at least.
Get a little food. Cool. Who is gonna be the fourth here? Dave obviously is not gonna be as strong anymore. I don't think we need the damage yet, but we might need it in the future, but we can always fix that later. I think we get another tank here. I think we go with Crusader. Oh yeah, there we go. Origins Crusader. With the Breacher! Oh yeah, that's right. But no longer Tiberian Kid. This is now Cerulean Crane. Cerulean Cran. There we go. 6 mastery points, dude. That feels pretty good. And I think we'll give you this, too. Actually, let's give you this. That's kind of fun. You can have that one. Yeah, Head in the Sand is pretty shitty. I think I can probably tolerate it. Let's get those in there and those in there. Cerulean Cran is my favorite Gatorade flavor, +2.
The means of mastery.
+2 electrolytes. Let's do this now. +1 duration when target blighted, and additional piercing when target bleeding. That's cool. You are probably going to go back to your standard build. I think we take aim upgrade now. And I like the bulwark upgrade too. I did just lose my man-at-arms, so Inspiring Cry makes sense. And I think I want to go with the Magrain upgrade. I'm starting to like that a lot more. Let's get them fed. I think you've earned a meal, Dave. And probably want to work on the relationships between our new members a little bit. Not like that, though. There you go, Dave. I get it. You're pretty pissed. After what you just came off, that's pretty understandable. Alright. Let's knock out a sluice real quick. Yeah.
Narrowed eyes, muttered threats. All trust is lost.
All right, and our bounty hunter. Or, sorry, not our bounty hunter, our Crusader, I think, right?
Tread carefully.
Oh, no, it is the bounty
and
hunter.
Quickly. This is swine country.
Fervion, welcome to the team. Got all these skills sorted. I think we're going to go ahead and just line these guys up like this. Which means we need this one equipped. The flashbang with the caltrops. Or the, yeah, flashbang with the utility belt. I might do caltrops actually for the synergy with Magrain. That seems pretty good. Okay, and then you need to swap back to this, and that, and this. Highway robbery I also should have considered upgrading, but
A simple
we can
choice.
do that next.
At least it should be.
Put your bear buck bets in. We survive the sluice. And hey, having come through that and survived, it is worth mentioning that we have a trophy now. Not have to worry about that anymore. Might have come at the cost of 2 whole entire souls, but still pretty nice. Look at this lovely new coffee table I got, guys. I just had to get my siblings killed for it. It really ties the room together. Mag rain.
Stupendous.
We transmuted 2 corpses into 1 boss head. That does sound very Darkest Dungeon. Oh, dude. Wait a minute. Oh, we checked this already, didn't we? I don't think there's an origin skin for the bounty hunter. And right, yeah, the cosmetics are only available at the end anyway. I'm pretty sure we already checked that, though. Oh, I also just realized... Jealous Whisper plus Breacher. Oh, damn, dude. I need to get him in the back. There is no origin for BH, okay. Yeah, I need to get him starting in the back so he starts out with more positive tokens in the beginning of combat. That's gonna be awesome.
Lethality writ large.
Also, holy shit, Dave. Who needs the thrilling tablet? He does still have it equipped, just I think it's kind of a flex at this point. Just a reminder of where he came from. Clearly doing pretty damn good regardless. Let's go, Dave. Oh, boy.
Miscalculation, perhaps. Steady yourself.
Crusader skin through you for a loop. It's a little different. Just a small adjustment.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
How am I supposed to do Gatorade pulls if the Gatorade website doesn't have the drinks on there? Wait, really? Bottles, powders, chews, pods, tablets, protein, equipment, deals. No subheading for drinks. You're absolutely right. That's so funny. The Gatorade website doesn't sell Gatorade. That's incredible. They don't have it anywhere. I'm looking all over. They don't sell it. What the fuck? That's crazy. They have so many other products that no one gives a shit about. It's almost as if they're trying to force us to accept that they've branched out into other products. Nah, dog, you're Gatorade. Just be Gatorade. What are you doing? Oh, hey, you found it, Jax. Oh, sure, yeah, it's just under PepsiCoPartners.com/PepsiCo/EN/USD/beverages/sports
Spark of otherworldly intelligence.
Oh, this is the most corporate nonsense bullshit I've ever seen, dude. Holy shit. That's hilarious. It's a Pepsi product. Of course it wouldn't be on the Gatorade website. XCOM 2 stream when? 2019. Have you tried watching 6 years ago? That might work. Nah. We'll keep that thunderclap. Oh fuck, 2019 was 6 years ago? Let me blow your mind here. The year 2000 was 125 years ago. Whoa, what the hell? That was crazy. That's bad. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't get the horror? Nope. Maybe he doesn't have a meltdown? Cool! That's been fortunate today. Hey, an unyielding. Wow. Neat.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
All right, I take back everything negative I said about the game today. Clearly looking out for our best interests. God damn.
Messy, but effective.
I did forget to move the Crusader to the back again, too. I gotta do that real quick.
The loathing whispers.
Collecting on that bloodiest moon bad luck. Yeah, I guess this all gotta be balanced, right? Alright, Tommy, it's been nice having you back, pal. I'm gonna go ahead and
The loathing festers.
put you away for a while again. Every now and then I just am reminded of that stare. Very uncomfortable. Cthulhian hater. And some tin delicacies. What's Gatorade? Is Gatorade mostly an American thing? I don't know why I assumed it was international.
The loathing howls.
It's got what plants crave. Gatorade.
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
Let's go. Fragments. Love to see it. Don't love that. Really don't love that, but oh well. I used to have it in Cyprus, but not like super common here as well. Also in Mexico too. I mean, it wouldn't really surprise me too much for that to be a mostly American thing.
Such as this, where a little light still gathers.
It's glorified sugar water, so that checks out. Alright, rank 2 here. Let's think. I like a flagellant. Let's do that. I'm gonna origin flagellant this time. Nice. Let's do Fester. Okay. Well, fuck it.
Rain, fire, and rot.
Gotta do it.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
All out of baubles. Let's get them fed real quick. You can have the big stuff, buddy. Mastery point.
Listen, practice, improve.
Did say I was gonna do it, didn't I? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the cat food.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
And then we have road gear, luxury gear. So we're getting... Oh, we're getting coach repair and stress healing. Cool. So the cat food is currently basically a laudanum, which is pretty nice. Let me see if I can fix these relationships a little bit. I think I'll start with this. There we go. Really hurting on relics, though. This will be nice. Try that out. Extraordinary. Okay. About as effective of a use of 12 relics as I could hope for right now. That'll do. Off to the Catacombs real quick. Just a real quick trip to the Catacombs. Just nice and easy. In and out.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
I have the right skills here too? I do, don't I? Yeah, we're good. I even told myself before I started this session, I was like, look, we got a sponsor thing at a particular time today. You don't have to go in every extra region if you think it's going to run long because of that. And then we all just laughed. Me and all the other voices in my head. We all had a good chuckle about it. Pretending that I was in any level of control over my decision to do that. Let's get the cat food equipped. Keep the thunderclap grenades, I guess. What's with the camera right now? That was weird.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
This guy thinks he has free will. I know. Hilarious. Alright, let's see. Jealous Whisper does indeed work off that. That's really good, man. And I did at least remember to equip Fester for this. So I'll give myself some points there. Ooh, look at that, dude. I love the new mag rain when we can get it working well. That's very satisfying. I actually think we got a pretty damn good team for this Catacombs right now. We can stay focused on the corpse removal. Gamma time and a pawn pull. Hell yeah, we're fully engaged. Love it. Oh, baby. Look at this, dude. This team's coming together real quick. DOT, of course, always a good solution against these guys. And it's going to be a quick Cyto, though, unfortunately. As far as slime fights go, though, this is a phenomenal performance so far. I can get some bonus relics and baubles out of this place, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, hold on. I do need to get in on the Gatorade pull, though. Let's see. Light blue, teal, purple, white, and pink. Ooh, that's gotta be light blue for my money. I gotta send it up over the edge. I think the pole is hiding amongst all the alerts up top. I don't know if anybody can even see it. Do you think being slimed feels good? I genuinely do, yeah. I think, like, at the Kids' Choice Awards,
Eager to ply his trade.
it probably is unpleasant in the beginning, but then after you're just, like, coated in that shit, I don't know, it could be weirdly relaxing. I'm sure this slime's a little different, and yeah, like Scrotch is saying, like, I think this stuff maybe, like, dissolves your skin. Oh, damn, dude. You got some good bonuses for this one. Look at that. Nice. Okay, don't kill that. It is working weirdly well still, I guess. How do we best... I suppose I shouldn't be targeting the middle ranked ones, should I? This is just now occurring to me. It would be a lot better if I decided to target one of the edge ones. Particularly the front one, I guess, because that's the one that's least likely to be brought back. I should either do that, or I should try to make it so that the corpse is created last in the turn order, which is thankfully what happened this time anyway. Let me just do this.
Stupendous.
I don't want to waste an action there. We can fester. I've never been dissolved to death, so I can't say whether that feels good or not. I appreciate your hesitancy to comment on something you don't have proper experience with, though. That's a sign of maturity. Not just assuming you know what it feels like to be dissolved to death. I think a lot of people would do that. So I got a lot of respect there.
lethality writ large.
Yeah, timely ectoplasmic there. Honestly, not that big of a deal in this situation, thankfully. Like I said, I think this team is weirdly well equipped for this. Like, this might be the most anti-slime squad we've had in a bit. Ooh, an assault stratagem. Nice, and a whole bunch of baubles out of that, too. We also got Ragged Coin Purse last time, which is pretty awesome. I think I will equip that on you. Get rid of this, get rid of this. I don't think I need to keep the linseed oil anymore. I don't think I'm going to be fighting a general. I don't think the linens are all that important either.
The loathing whispers.
Might actually be making this a pretty quick trip to the catacomb here. Well, yet again, Chthonian Hater. I'd kind of forgotten that's, like, also specific to this place, so this is looking really good. Keep it up. And let's see. Yeah, that's still not ideal. So let's try that approach that I literally just got done describing and following very little of. Let me see if I can kill this one first. And ideally give us a much lower chance of having to see that combined with its buddy.
Excellent work.
Well, we'll be at least one down. And it's almost just a matter of literally focusing on the one thing that I need to do. Which probably describes quite a few Darkest Dungeon encounters. But now that I've just been removing corpses regularly, it's becoming pretty trivial. Turn order's been pretty kind too, but this could be the opposite.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Oh, good. I'll just clear that last one, no sweat. Get a little stress heal done. Ooh, that's not great. Let's go, Plague Doc. Alright, nice. Jesus, dude. This has been a lightning quick catacomb.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
And we're getting a lot of the best combat items out of it. Abandoned Buckler here, too. Gonna be a great one for the Abomination, or the Flagellant, I mean. Yes, sir. I don't think I care about Moonlight Lantern. I already have road gear, so we're good.
An elementary problem, is it not?
When you get to the bottom of a bag of chips, do you just ham-fist the crumbs into your mouth like popcorn at the movie theater? Or do you tilt, wiggle, and slide the crumbs into your face? That sounds like a pomple to me, Pon. Might as well start doing that at the start of every fight, dude. This has not only been a pretty easy Catacombs, it's been actually a very lucrative catacomb. I, for one, will always hold the entire bag up to my giant gaping maw. That's just me. Yeah, try it. I do the crane method. Pinch the crumbs, tilt head back, and drop crumbs in the mouth. The gentleman's way. Y'all ever just pop a creamer and down that shit? Little bowl of coffee creamers on the table at a restaurant. Specifically the Irish cream flavored ones. Because you'd think I'd have enough shame to stop me from doing that in public. Maybe the diabetes will do it. You with me, Tiberian? Okay, at least I'm not alone. All I need is one. One enabler. Alright, I guess we were overdue for a slightly more complicated run-in. I use a vacuum to get chip crumbs and then lick the filter. Okay, I think we've crossed a threshold here. I think at some point we need to draw a line in the sand, man. We need to start a fundraiser to get Troy a new bag of chips. A new threshold of flavor, you mean? +2. Yeah.
Stupendous.
He just had to be a pain, huh? It was a cakewalk. So stroll through the park. And you just had to plop your big sorry mug in the path. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you do your best. Let that be a lesson to you. Never to try hard again. Yeah, there you go. 'Cause that's what happens.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Here, Baer, you dropped this lantern. You sure you don't want it? It's pretty good. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Shambler. Fragment. Please consider
Your
donating to
coach
the
is
Troy's
laden.
Bag of Chips Fund.
You can carry no more.
The TBOC. I'm not too big on the Doritos either, honestly. Although weirdly, I am all about the Cheetos, despite those in my mind being borderline identical chips. Oh, dude, Elise and I have been on a big kick with those jalapeno Cheetos. I don't know if those are new. They're new to us. We'll down a whole goddamn bag together in one day, man. It's bad. I think I'd rather avoid this, honestly. I don't think it's worth. Yeah. Get me out of here, dude. I'm good. That's a solid go through the bonus regions. Got some fragments, got some good combat items out of it. I'm satisfied. Off we go. Got a lot of work to do on these relationships, unfortunately. That's been the one hindrance here.
The fire
Well,
is
besides
lit.
the two
table
corpses.
is set. The inn awaits its favorite guest.
We just ignore those.
Another nameless city.
Actually, you know what?
Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Marked roads, safe route, no sweat. Works for me. Yeah, let's get him fed. I'll give him the good food. I'll even throw out the slime mold. Really treat him well.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Another one of those is fantastic. We'll try to get like a whiskey bottle or something here. There we go. Get the stress down on these guys. Very good. And I think we'll do the same kind of deal here. Oh, you can't do it, damn. Okay. That's probably better anyway. And then do this. Excellent. Plenty of stress healing out of that. Okay. And one mastery point.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Maybe pistol shot now? Yeah, that's probably good. I'm not surprised to see that's your choice, Dave. I do think it is the best one, though, yeah. Let's go dartboard, whiskey flask, pipeweed. Just kidding, we're out of money again. Oof. Oh, flapjacks. Everybody loves flapjacks.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
That is now extra DOT resist on the cat food. That's fun. See if we're on threshold for anybody. I think this is probably worth... And let's go ahead and do the 14 for these two as well. Cool. All right, send it. Looking pretty good. That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. Remember that thing we had to fix? We fixed it. Good job, everybody.
Propriety floats listless on the tide. Brined in noxious degradation.
Yeah, I think we're in the clear here, dude. A couple of bonus regions already got our trophy equipped. I could use a few more mastery points, but I'm pretty pleased with where we're at right now. I guess the trinkets aren't really all that special either, come to think of it. Okay, yeah, we could use some additional buffs. Maybe I think I pursue like caches and hoarders and stuff like that more than I pursue additional combat though at this point. The cat pet does nothing on its own, but it adds effects to the cat food combat item depending on what kind of stagecoach gear you have equipped. So we currently have food, road, and luxury gear, which means if we use a cat food in combat, it will repair either an armor or a wheel slot on the stagecoach, stress heal, and add DOT resist. Also, when we click this, it meows. Which I'm sure was the only thing you really cared about. Hey, bud.
The baleful king seeks a new trophy.
How you doing, man? You having fun on the ground? Waiting to be summoned? Looks like a fun time. Ooh, good start. Yeah, let me get the guard up. Cool. That's pretty close to petting the cat, right? Yeah, that's borderline. I think the Twitter account might give it to him. Ooh, immediately negated all that. Damn. Unfortunate. I guess I do have his chandelier. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Basically daring him to show up. Look at this bulky-ass crusader, dude. Those are yours, huh? My bad. Those belong to me. That's a really nice shovel, by the way. I don't commonly see that outcome here. A ton doesn't really matter a ton. And let's see. The crit's pretty useless. This makes sense, although it's not going to be that effective. Let's just do this.
A breakthrough.
It's still pretty good. Thank you. Very helpful taunts. And a dead Vestal.
Straightforward and effective.
Alright, keep it up.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I think we're gonna do that again. Probably forces the summon. Or not. Either way.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, this is going pretty damn well so far. Thanks for the stress heal too. Sweet. Okay.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
If Red Hook were to make severed head trinkets from all the other heroes, what would you want their effects to be? Ooh, interesting. So like the Jania's and Dismas's head from the original game, but DD2 editions? That could be fun. Well, first things first, for grave robber, I wouldn't want it to be her head. I would want it to be the head of her murdered husband. And I want that to give her, like, a
Well done.
pretty solid crit chance boost. I don't know, like, that feels kind of boring for her. She gets crit from everything. More blight, maybe? To reflect the toxicity of the relationship. Houndmaster's head is just a dog treat, 100%. Full agreement there. Her husband's head, when you crit, you gain stealth. Ooh, I like that. That'd be a fun effect to try to take advantage of, too. Sure. Might as well play it safe. Dead collector, dude. That was easy. Ah, fuck you. I was feeling so confident. No worries. Still got him. Ooh, hell yeah.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Quite respectful indeed. Alright, no mag rain here. Let's just go ahead and fix him up again. That stress heal's been nice too, man. Oh, now they're stunned. Jesus. Alright, this ought to do it. Don't, no, not again. Not again. Don't do it. Okay, thank you. I had to really set that up for her. God damn, dude.
A steady subtraction.
All right.
An invariable result.
Yeah, pretty easy go with the collector that time, honestly. I'll take the bonus mastery points. Till the next one summons. Oh, that would have been a perfect time for death to show up, too.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
I hadn't even thought about that. Target ally, remove 1 negative token. Target ally, remove combo. Turn start, 1 stress. Yeah, that's an appropriate head trinket for sure. I think we go ahead and do that, and then I kind of like doing this on him now to get the bonus from the kitchen knives. And then the duration dealt on the bleed, I guess, is not really all that helpful.
Renewal. Welcome back.
Supersonic Seagull! Welcome back. Thank you for the 49 months with Prime. Please give him some bear hugs from the pile. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, boy. I guess I don't really care that much about leather strop. I don't think I need to burn salves, and then let's get rid of the candles, too. There we go. Oh, yeah, I haven't renamed the flagellant yet. Whoopsie. Last call for the pick-me here. We'll rename it after the next fight. Not bad. Totally spaced that. We don't really need more stuff, but I guess that's happening, so... Yeah, alright.
The Wainwright awaits.
Oh.
Eager to ply his trade.
Well, that's good. What is the effect on the luxury gear? That's... Oh, we already have that, right? Yeah, okay, so we don't really care about that.
Choice. At least it should be.
We can take the... or the watchtower here, but I think I'd rather go for the cash. I need some more money again. And... what are we going to do here? What are we using for actual combat gear? I guess we do have some pretty good stuff, but I think I can probably get rid of that thunderclap grenade now. Appreciate you keeping the sub up regardless, Seagull. Thank you. Best wishes on life kicking your ass a little bit less in the future. I feel you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to non-origin skins, man. I think this is just the way things look now. Welcome to the new normal. can probably get away with a take aim here. Yeah, I missed the days of take aim adding on the speed token, right? Oh, I can't target the... Oh, no, yeah, I can. There we go. I was going to say...
An opportunity.
That is a golden moment for the ragged coin purse right there. The amount of tokens we're starting out with on this squad has been pretty fantastic. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Exact damage. Ah, the block plus, though. Shit. Let's see. Can we find a way through that real quick? We can indeed. Now let's the Highwayman sort that out. Look at the play duck with the damage. Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. This team's crushing it. We'll just pretend we had this from the onset. Never not calculated. Alright, maybe an Endure and an Inspiring Cry at the end of this one, too. That could be fun. Oh, man, yeah, he's got the Blight chance off that, too. That's great. Okie dokie. Hold off on that for a turn. Get the dodge plus up front, too. That's nice. Alright, pretty well set up. Oh, we did the stress heal on him, though, somehow. Okay. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, take that, corpse. That's what you get for continuing to exist.
Can make all the difference.
Nice. Getting a lot of baubles and relics out of this place, too. I think we're up to like 30 apiece now.
An elementary problem, is it not?
About to be a heck of a lot more.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Going much more smoothly now. Still without really great trinkets, honestly, so... Let's see if we can improve that a little bit with this. Not really.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Don't need any kind of bleed help. Might be time to get rid of the thrilling tablet as well. I also don't think I need either of these stagecoach items. Probably not a mop and bucket either. And no bread. There we go. And I'm starting to wonder. I think maybe the cat food can go. Probably like one stack of it at least.
If you hope to heal,
I'm not going to use it. Like, I'm starting to remember why I don't really think that the cat is a great pet. There's a lot of combat items that I'd just rather have equipped most of the time. Even though the effects we're getting from that right now are pretty good. Jesus Christ, Crusader. What don't you have going on? Alright, keep on protecting here. Get a pip out of that, that's nice. 99% of the time the cat food just ends up being laudanum. Yeah, I mean, like, that's fine. Having an additional source of combat item stress healing is not bad. It's just not really all that appealing over any given pet option. Alright, fuck it.
Bravo!
Why the hell not? Double stress heal off that, that's pretty sick.
Early results are encouraging.
And sure. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, he's not gonna yoink those. Whoopsie daisy. Corpse clear doesn't really matter. These origin skins are why there were so many loot mods for DD1. Red Hook invited it. I mean, the folks making those, they need very little nudging, I think. I think whoever is responsible for Hellion Midriff mod was diving into that head first, regardless of influence, once the moment arose. Phrasing, Baer. Hey, another pip. Nice. Swang. Mm-hmm. Hopefully get the Inspiring Cry at the end of this one. Hell yeah. Man, these two love each other. Let's just stall. Really want to try to get that inspiring cry at the end here.
A master stroke.
There you are. Nice.
There is comfort in company.
There we go. Cool. Extremely effective. Hell yeah.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Boy, for this being a region I wasn't really prioritizing loot and mastery points out of, I am getting a hell of a lot of loot and mastery points. No thank you, no thank you. Cool. Boy, yeah, we are very, very comfortable right now.
To save themselves, they would slip beneath the brackish waters and be reborn in the image of their aquatic demiurge.
Might as well see if there's any kind of negative quirks we could get rid of. I think Pyromaniac's probably worth
We need not
removing.
be defined by our shortcomings.
And then nothing else is really all that bad. Sprained wrist is pretty tolerable. I could get rid of Needle or two. That seems good.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
All right, cool. That'll work. Just a little bit of concern for the loathing at this point, but we've already got the boost from it, so meh. What's one more, right? Actually, no, I suppose I could use this cat food right now to repair the coach, couldn't I? Especially because the assault stratagem isn't really something I'm using anyway. Pancakes. Oh, that means I can get rid of the other food, too. The bread, anyway, if I have any. Oh, I don't even have any. Jesus. Well, in that case, let's just do this. I don't really need many more than that, anyway. Yeah, sure. Nice. That's pretty good for her. That's fun. I do like that
Coach
one.
is laden. You can carry no more.
I think I like that a little bit more than the Corrupting Cleaver, just because it's fun to try. Although that actually makes a little bit more sense on the Highwayman. Yeah, let's do this. And then, yeah, I like that. There we go. Neat. Content trinket, baby. And Hoarder for the loot, I think. We got a couple of road battles this way, but it might be nice to try to reduce the loathing there anyway. Oh, wait, no. Road battles aren't going to do
Chaos
that.
must be met with unwavering resolve.
But whatever. Ha! That's a hilarious fight. Okay, well. Hopefully this works out. Those block tokens are probably going to cause some issues. I'm also starting to think I probably want to have a Ragged Coin Purse on somebody besides the Highwayman so he doesn't have to be wasting crits with that. That is a zealous accusation up front if I ever saw one. Lovely. And we'll get rid of that block plus too. In fact, let's do this so we can repair the coach at the same time.
A simple kindness.
Apparently it doesn't actually show you what that outcome is. Oh, damn. First action there. That's unfortunate. Do get to target these two with the Highwayman shot at least, so that's more than likely going to kill one or the other, but apparently not. Oh, shit. I thought I'd have enough damage there, dude. Oh, we have the glam, though. Okay, so that is one down at least. The other to get to transform. I don't think we're going to have enough damage from this. But I might as well try. It is very kind that they've decided to transform to these two. Yeah, I definitely could have handled that better. Wow, yeah, they got 3 pretty ineffective transformations out of that. That's nice, at least. You could see something happen to the coach in the background when he used the cat food. Oh, really? That's cool. Let me see if I can notice it this time. There you go, buddy. That DOT, I think, is sufficient, isn't it? Yeah, Yes, indeed. Okay, I like the Endure here, so let's go for it. Let's use that cat food again. Oh, cool, yeah, look at that. There's a little shimmy.
A little help impeccably timed.
Nice, another stress heal there, too. Hell yeah. Good stuff, dude. We'll do that again. Even after the transformations, this team is having very little issue. I'm really starting to like this new mag rain too. I was missing the original one at first, but I'm definitely starting to see the value here. And yet again, the stress is basically non-existent. Hell yeah.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Another mastery point and a pristine lure, which I could definitely throw onto the flagellant right now. Not too bad. Alright, Hoarder gets us some bonus goodies. I don't think I necessarily need to worry about taking this road battle if it gives me the opportunity to avoid it.
These slovenly creatures worship the sea. Let us return them to it.
Okay, and then let's use those other two cat food here as well, I guess. Well, no, we don't have to do that. We can do this. Nice. Oh, right. I did want to take the coin purse off Highwayman, too. I completely forgot again. Shock of the century. Let's just keep you there. That's probably fine. I don't think we need to worry about the positional shift too much here. Yeah, we'll just do that for the hell of it. Wow, that's... Oh my god, dude. I did not think about that combination, actually. Corrupted Bile Gland plus Coin Purse equals constant chances to apply DOT on hit. Man, maybe I should keep that on him, actually. That's pretty awesome.
Steady yourself.
That's pretty good, dude.
A brilliant conclusion.
Quick crit bleed on everybody, too. That's fun. I want to just use those spring waters now, too, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to be holding on to those for the entire thing. I almost felt that.
Stupendous.
Right through the stealth. Both down. God damn, that's awesome.
A breakthrough.
Stress heals off the crit for the smite. Nice. Hopeful gonna get the DOT buffs. We'll just do that again for funsies.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Man, this team rules. Having a very good time with this group now. Oh no, I almost felt it again. This gust of wind's getting real strong, man.
Done.
I almost had to move a little. Bye-bye. That is enemy ambush up there, Jake.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
And the loot for this region has been incredibly fortunate. 6 mastery points already is insane. I was fully ready to get out of here with like 1 or 2. Alright, cat food now has value again. Really just looking at cat food as a way to repair the coach reliably is actually pretty solid. Definitely don't need that.
His stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
Ooh. I do like Cursed Coin for my Highwayman. I think I like it a little bit more than Curing Kappa too, actually. I think we will get rid of that now. I don't think I need Trinket Organizer anymore. Oh yeah, I can sell stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Here you go. Have my Shreds of Decency. An Incendiary Cocktail. Here, take this cat food back. And I don't think I'm going to use Assault Stratagem either. You can have Curing Kappa. Nautical Compass. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Yeah, I want that more. There you go. Great. Thank you. Bye. That'll do. Oh, I forgot the Damien name. Damn it. Thank you for the reminder there. Dr. Durden. A little late to get you in the mix. There it is. Welcome to the team. Alright, one more road battle. One more entire region after this, of course. Keep that in mind. Once more, we've committed to the gauntlet. Okay, we're making pretty quick work of every region up to this point, though. To be fair to me.
Lethality writ large.
Oh my god, that's so satisfying. Kill it before it even gets to transform. Beautiful. I gotta be doing coin purse every turn if I'm gonna keep that on him. That's the only way that works in my mind. I'm also just gonna go ahead and start using these spring waters because I don't think I need to keep a full set of 2 stacks.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Fuck yeah, dude. Baer, how'd you enjoy Against the Storm after playing for a few hours and getting out of the tutorial? Pretty accurate. I loved it. Definitely gonna play more of that tomorrow. Yeah, I was really into Against the Storm. Do have trophy. Yeah, we're good to go on that. Try it. I want you to hit me. You got the one shot, buddy? Sure do. Inspiring Cry and cooldown. Go ahead and smite. Excellent. Even more shit. Lovely. Thankfully, don't have nearly the inventory issues we had before. Okay, tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to swap the 1 onto there. So we'll keep the 3 stack, the Death Cap Spores, and then 2 stacks of otherworldly fragments. And that'll be us in pretty damn good shape for our endgame combat items. Okay, remember the Ragged Coin Purse. Immediately do that. Worth a try. Okay. We need to kill the buddies as quickly as possible here. No worship coming on my watch. Gonna be worried about the taunt there, though. Which means we want to try to target them early and often here. I also would rather not be toxic. Oh, I mean, I guess I was inspiring crying anyway. Fair enough. Thank you for the pip. Sharp shot's got it. And the bleed, beautiful. Just anytime I see flesh weaving, I just want to smack it in whatever its mouth is. Which is probably on the underside, which is probably not somewhere I want to be, so maybe I'd avoid it. I don't know, though. If I was ever going to have a pet among the eldritch creatures of Darkest Dungeon, this would probably be one of my first picks. It's cute when you get beyond its ugliness. That's what I was thinking, too. Yeah, it's essentially a starfish. Boy, that is a nasty shuffle, dude. I think we might be seeing a worship here after all. Also need to do a lot more stress healing, apparently.
There is comfort in company.
Don't have a front rank skill equipped either. Oh, Coin Purse doesn't take crits. I just realized that. That's cool.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I thought Shambler Spawn would be the official pet of choice. That makes a little more sense, I guess, doesn't it? Valid point. So we'll try that. Does get the blight, not enough damage, sadly. 25 damage pistol shot is crazy. Holy shit. Actually has the damage. The DOT there, too. Although he is going to get the worship here, unfortunately, isn't he? Shit, dude. Pretty close. Oh, well. It's going to be right there, too, isn't it? Yicky. Alright, so we got a Holy Lance. Get into battlefield medicine territory. He does have the speed here, though. Yikes. Right off the threshold for the flagellant. That's nice, at least, but... I think I gotta do this. Yeah, I gotta do it. Unfortunate turn order again. Alright. Oh, cool. They changed the toxic appearance as well.
A little help, impeccably timed.
I like that. It's a little clearer now. Oh, I gotta do the damn coin purse, man. And I guess I don't necessarily need the Inspiring Cry anymore.
Stroke.
I'm gonna sort himself out. Coin purse.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Ah, man. Just reminding me of what they did to my boy. Henry Cavill. Those monsters.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing, man. I don't think I want either of those either, actually.
The loathing abates.
I think we're good. I think the trinkets are currently pretty nice. That is region complete. Beautiful. Alright, we got the flapjacks, we got the combat items. We are hopefully just flying through this final region here. Would be the ideal. Oh, the big pig. Blessed. Fully blessed.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Mellophobic for hyper is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm all about that, dude.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Ooh, especially with the Feder Almanac. Perfect. I could probably get rid of this now, too. I don't need that anymore at all.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Definitely do not need to buy any more food. Got that taken care of. We'll let the big pig be the final item in this one. Whiskey for whoever has the lowest relationship here. There we go. Don't think I care about his prison. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Yeah. No, I think that's a little better than the wolf's blood. Let's do that. Big pig. Always love it. Okay. And see if I need to remove any negative quirks from anybody. Seems wise. Hell yeah.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Just borderline upgrading everything here, given the amount of mastery points we got from that. Zealous is probably fine. Smite, sure. And Highwayman's pretty much fully upgraded. I'll take the Noxious Blast synergies too, that seems cool. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and hit the big pig here. Let me double check on everybody's situation. I think I could roll the dice on this. +6, fuck yeah, let's go. Okay, send it. Wow, we're doing great. We are doing absolutely fantastic here. Let's finish strong. Can I get a premature bear roll to victory? It's a little early, I know, but it does feel like it's already an inevitability. Which means I'm going to take a shambler fight and get my ass kicked. Looking forward to that.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Alright, easiest possible path. Le path de least resistance. That looks like it's this way. I'll take a bunch of stagecoach damage at this point. I think we got plenty of baubles to repair that. We have already collected the collector, too. It's very true. Yeah, maybe the warlord stands in our way. I think we're overdue a dance with death, most likely, as well. But any opportunity they give me to skedaddle, I am going to be all about it. I have no need for additional advantages here. We are set to go. Hot to trot, baby. Why Reynaud looks like a bum? First of all, how dare you? This is a humble peasant farmer
The value of such a view is matched
attempting to
only
defend
by
his homeland
unsettling awfulness.
from encroaching invaders, I'll have you know. So, you go ahead and get that corrected first and foremost. Second of all, it's an origin skin. Big boys. Hey, Nico. Okay, let's see. Start with that again straight away. The game remains goated. Migraine time. Yeah, get the buckler in there, beautiful. Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need to run away. It would make things easier, obviously, but I don't want to fuck with the loathing that much. I'd much rather spend the time than risk the additional buff of the boss. Which I haven't really acknowledged, but I am pretty concerned about that for sure.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
It's plenty difficult to try to take down the focused fall without having to worry too much about giving it additional bonuses.
Malaise, measured and steady.
At least they're being pretty nice so far through this. As if on cue.
A master stroke.
Man, at 12 damage with an 11 heal off the effect. Holy shit. Jesus, guys. These numbers are getting pretty big. Where'd you all find such big numbers? You've had them the whole time?
Overcome even the greatest of threats.
Hold down on me. Here's another one. Definitely don't need that. I really like Reynold and Dismas together in that screen. That's fun. Before they even knew they would be lifelong brothers. I am going to push for the loathing over there and then hopefully not cross the threshold. I'm absolutely not interested in that. Yeah, that little infernal fire trail, yeah, that's part of the skin. It's pretty dope. Alright, so we know we're getting up to 3. But I actually can make a path all the way to the end without gaining additional loathing, so I think I'll just go ahead and do that. I was gonna say hopefully repair the coach here, but apparently not.
The Wainwright awaits,
Yeah.
eager to ply his trade.
Definitely don't need to hang on to that. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just try to follow this path all the way through the end without getting any more loathing.
Stretch. A welcome reprieve.
And avoid road combat if we can as well. This is what we stockpiled everything for, is to just blast through this region unimpeded. And by George, we're doing it. Yeah, that works. Pretty sure they're already capped.
Deliberation is exhausted. Trust your instincts.
Assistance encounter. Desperate for a little bit of stagecoach work here. I think we're going to be right on the cusp of that being in danger too. In fact, yeah, it's looking pretty likely unless we get the wheels repaired here that we're going to have to deal with a repair battle like this. But we could also hang a far right, I guess, and maybe that'll work out. And we should be like right on the cusp for both. See if they help us out with this though. Not this time, but we can take a chance on the combat items, I think. Double triage kit, damn, okay. Might as well equip that. Although that might honestly be something I want to save for later, too. I also can't forget that I'm free to use that spring water. You just want to pop that now. How's the kitty? Doing good pet work? I will say I also failed to acknowledge the lack of a stagecoach and pet name. Maybe that's why they haven't been very effective so far, is that I haven't personified them. We'll roll the dice at the tail end of the run here, I guess, for who was our purloin or felid, or whatever the hell the words are.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Didn't really acknowledge I'd have to take this combat. Shouldn't be too bad, though.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Zealous! Forget to use that spring water, dude. One down.
On to the next.
Beautiful. I feel like this is my calling for a kitty. I would hope so. I would hope Mubot would see that. Mubot's been on their game lately. Giving us some strong options. One more down. Go ahead and do this again.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
I am probably using way more relics than I realized doing that.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Especially now, maybe I want to be a little bit more conservative. Being this close to the end, maybe try to maximize my final in a little bit.
Steady yourself.
Owie. Very good.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And the DOT from the Crusader, or not the Crusader, the Highwayman, has actually been a pretty significant impact so far. I am digging that. Just to rub it in. Torchlight is also quite low. I don't think that's anything we're going to be able to worry about.
Cowardice. A crude term for the science of self-preservation.
Okay, let's see.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
We are going to the right, I'm pretty sure. And then I think the best bet is to hug the right wall here. We can avoid a repair battle that way, and we just have to deal with 2 more road fights. Let's do it. Big boys again. I'm an ordained giant this time, at least. See how quickly we can take him out. They got this covered, though. I'm gonna go ahead and finally use that. Maybe. Ah, the waste of the crit. Damn, I didn't think about it. Crap. Stress heals left and right, though, man. Hell yeah. Keep that mag rain coming. Go ahead and do one of these again. That's kind of a weird interaction. Or Laudanum could remove the taunt from the flagellant because of the Junia's head. The kind of thing I definitely don't think about until I use it and then pretend that it was my intention the entire time. There you go, buddy. Big swing, big swing. Not that this is going to be any different, but I do like encouraging you still. Man, this team rules.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I'm particularly excited for this team's potential against the Focus Fall, too. We actually have a lot of control over the eye stalks for the first round of combat coming up.
Lethality writ large.
I'm really getting ahead of myself saying that kind of stuff, though. Let's maybe finish this region first.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Let's see if I can heal up a little bit off that, too. Got a lot more stress back somehow. Damn. I want to try to address that, actually. Oh, never mind.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Very kind distribution of mastery points today. Love that. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to deal with the ambush, unfortunately. Certainly don't want to deal with this, though. Yeah, we'll make that trade. I guess it was going to be one terrible thing that had to happen through the course of this final region. As much as I tried to avoid it. Yeah, I think that thing's going to be the repair, or not the repair fight, the
protection has been stripped to its last.
The torchlight ambush. Unless we can make it to this. Oh, I also just realized the loathing's ticking over there. Oh god, wow, what a nightmare. Yikes, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Alright. Let's just get through it, I guess. It's a quick 1, 2, 3 here of ambush battle, loathing tick, exemplar fight, which is going to result in a hefty focused fall.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
That is no bueno. Life gave you 2 lanterns. I guess I did have that option, didn't I? Yeah. That's a shame. It's not a shame as having that coin purse on him still. That's really working out. Why not? Jealous Whisper for the speed token that time. That's pretty handy. We'll let you contribute where you can. Death's Door there again. Lovely. Should be a pretty easy fix. I guess I don't necessarily want to move him to the back. Just have her shuffle around a little bit. Oh, cool. Yeah, that removes the daze somehow, too. That's neat. Let's not waste any more money, either.
A breakthrough.
That's still pretty solid. I think more and more is a little risky. I might even just want to try to get him to toxic again here, although that would be a lot of work I'd have to do on the relationships at that point. Probably best to try to just fix this here. Although, I don't know, maybe it would be the way to go. Try that again. Okay. Good turn order here, at least. We're going to be able to fix up the flagellant real quickly. Nice crit again there. Hell yeah. Another laudanum. Let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. Nice pip. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good here.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Well, we were for a nanosecond, anyway.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Yeah, pretty low off this, unfortunately. I wonder if I can improve it at all. I don't think I can, though. Oh, boy, that's not what I wanted to see either. There's the toxic. All right, yeah, we got a lot of work to do with the relationships after this, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. That makes sense to endure now. Already dead to DOT there, but whatever.
All problems have their solutions. Even the big ones.
Okay, okay. Oh, that reduces loathing? Oh shit, that's totally worth. That saved me. Wow. Okay. I'll just take the torchlight there to ensure that's not going to happen again. Weirdly beneficial ambush fight. Yeah, I would much rather fight an ambush there than have to deal with another tick of the loathing. That's huge. And here comes the warlord. It should be easy. Question about the final boss. What faces the Abomination as a failure in the last phase? What is it? I don't remember, truth be told. Does anyone remember?
A slow dissection.
Or no?
An unavoidable end.
Because I was just thinking flagellant is the only thing that is occupying my mind right now. Which is what we're looking at right now. Full taunt, baby. Boy, this is just going to show me how well off we actually are. Last fight being quite the anomaly. And then nearly there. Might as well finish him off. Hell yeah, buddy. We can just bring you back up. My god. Okay, okay, I see you. It's quite enough of that. Thank you. Ooh.
Timed. As directed.
Let's heal there, though. Okay. Hit that again. And big heal here. Not an option. I guess he's not on the threshold yet. Must be... Oh, it's exactly there. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Alright, we'll try that again. Nice chunky burn there, man. That's what you call that, right? Chunky? Still can't heal this guy. That is a bummer. Whoopsie daisy. That kind of worked out, though. Did get a little back. Alright, I guess we're good. That'll work. Synergy there is actually amazing. Love the good relationships.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Also, do not mind those for some combat items for the upcoming battle. Let's do this, and that's pretty awesome. Man, the game continuing to really take care of me here. I have been very fortunate at the tail end of this one. Just watch the local murder of crows and flock of seagulls squaring off and fighting over something. That's awesome. The color contrast there is great, too. Easily identifiable teams in the sky.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
Y'all team crows or team seagulls? Seagulls are essentially sky rats, so choose your allegiance carefully. That's all team crows. Yeah, no, that's not a shock. I think seagulls might legitimately just be like the enemy of mankind. They're just beach chickens. That's good. I like that. I haven't heard that one. You go ahead and die. A flock of seagulls or the band of flock of seagulls? That's an important clarifying point. I hadn't considered that. Which, if it's the band, the flock of seagulls combating a murder of crows. Ooh, battle of the bands, counting crows versus flock of seagulls. who y'all got.
Malaise, measured and steady.
That's a little tougher, I think. It's probably still counting crows. I still think we got to give it to the crows there. One time in elementary school, I hit a seagull with a tennis ball, and everyone was like, wow, that's not cool, bro. But we were literally playing the throw tennis balls at seagulls game. So I think it may have been because I did it. That's messed up, dude, yeah. Good shot, though. I'm proud of you.
A brilliant conclusion. A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
What about the Black Crows? What about the Black Keys? What about the Black Keys Counting Crows super band mashup, the Black Crows? Have you considered that? There's actually a Black Crows tribute band called the Murder of Crows. That's pretty great. That's excellent self-deprecation. Dead exemplar, by the way. Easy peasy.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Maybe that... I'll keep them all for now. I might use those.
The loathing festers.
And Thrilling Tablet can finally go. And that's, of course, when somebody dies in the road between the mountain and the inn. I'm not gonna lie, I bet on a Murder of Crows beating anything. That's essentially like the foundation of the plot of the movie Birds. Or The Birds, I guess.
Worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
This might be the best set of 4 quirks I've ever seen from an inn. Holy shit. Natural Swing, Lightning Reflexes, Evasive Cosmic Slayer. That's crazy. Very nice.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
Alright, we are fixing the coach up. Let's check the provisioner to see if there's anything I really want.
Relics remind us of a time before the end.
Does not look like it. It is time to pick the name for the kitty finally. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our very last pick me so we can rename these guys at the appropriate time.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Oh, hey, cool. We got Morbid Joke, too. Oh, but I can't... Oh, no, I can use that, right? Yeah, no, duh. There we go. Neat. Okay. We got 10 delicacies for the Crusader here as well. Don't need that anymore. Probably still want to use those. How are we doing, or how are we doing across the board here? Pretty good. Let's get a little focus there. A little Death's Door resistance for you. A little move resist for you. A little stun resist for you. A little holy beats for you. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll take the speed buff on him, I guess. Well, the other two as well. Whiskey flasks. I am already out of money.
On the road to damnation.
God damn. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll just try for these two. Whatever. Alright, big speed buffs across the board there. Final mastery points.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
Might as well. Might as well. And I don't know. Do I want to give him Deathless or something? Maybe Undying. Undying could be okay. Take that over Fester. And there's really nothing else I need. I guess Incision's fine. Oh, wait, what? Hello? What am I doing wrong here? There we go. That was weird. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good, man. No cat food anymore either. I guess I could get one, but I don't think I really care.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
All right, our incredibly useful cat, Fjord Sword. Thanks for all you've done this run. Aboard the Rossitron, which is a strong name for the coach. I do like that a lot. The Rossitron 9001. All aboard. Toot toot. I also really like Raven's Reach over the Bile Gland here, except I don't. I lied. Okay, cool. That'll do. For combat items here, I think we use the Deathcap Spore, the Thunderclap Grenade, and a Triage Kit, just in case. Actually, we could use both of these here. That's not a bad idea. Why is it doing this stuff? What is happening? Some weird glitch going on. Let's just be the experimental branch. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I guess Coin Purse doesn't really help when we don't have any more relics, huh? So we can probably just get rid of that now. Let's go! Now, chat, there's an emote that I'm supposed to tell you to spam. When we get to this point of the run, can you remember what that is? Something like, do this kind of thing?
At last, the great ziggurat.
See if we can figure it out.
Temple of failure.
That's the one. There you go. That's the bear roll. Bear roll to victory. Do that one. There it is. Thank you. This should be in the bag, dude. This should be easy money. Just the one fight preceding it, if I recall correctly.
The infinite emptiness of the void.
The double crit tokens to boot. Let's go. Oh no, he's not a breacher anymore. Ah, dude. That's an unfortunate time for that to go away. Look at the Thunderclap Grenade effect, though. Holy shit. Yeah, at least he can always just Holy Lance his way up. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Stun early on this one, too. That rules. Get rid of the death armor there. This guy having a real bad time. We got Rush Judgment in the back now, too. We got complete control over this fight. And a dead Herald. Fantastic. Start getting rid of this on you as well. What's not to like here, dude? God damn. Another big chunk. Excellent. It's that guy almost certainly down. Almost got the damage here. Not quite, though. I think we'll probably Holy Lance that. 2 down. Miss it. I'll take 2 of 4.
On to the next.
Alright, now we gotta try to set up Toxic here if we can. Shouldn't be too tough.
A master stroke.
Get 0 stress across the board otherwise, ideally. I'm gonna pretty much do it. I do wish Magrain still cleared corpses. I'm realizing now that that's going to be a pretty big detriment to the change version of that skill.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gain.
Either way, Bear roll the victory. Here we go. That is fragments for sure. I think I want fragments on you over the guard. And then let's do a spiked ball for you. And stimulants... maybe spring water instead. I think that's a safer play. Let's do it! Oh, right. God damn it. There is a second one. Okay.
Fragmented and undone.
Alright, in that case, Go ahead and use the stimulants here, and then we'll just slap the triage kits on just in case. I guess I'd rather have the spring water, and then maybe we use the triage kit in the actual final battle. Oh yeah, change position too. That's right, I gotta change the Crusader to the front rank after this one. He's still okay there for now, though. NVD. Oh, again, the waste of the crit there. God damn it. I really wouldn't think that would be one that would use it, but oh well. Okay, Grape Shot is still pretty damn good even without the take aim, so I think we just go that route. Don't need to use that just yet. Oh yeah, Crusader, okay. One down, and then let's go ahead and stimulants this, which is admittedly a bit of a waste on her, so instead I think we'll do that. I could go for a stretch break. Yeah, let me cue these guys up for death. Stretch it out a bit before the final battle. Okay, let me take some of those from you. I don't think you need all that stuff. A little bit of a hi-ya. Should put him on the threshold for healing, although I do need to get her in position for that. Not too bad. There we go. Let's go ahead and use this other one as well. Set her up for a faster third round. Got the focus fault on the menu today, Electric. Oh, that's gonna be a check, isn't it? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to reset his toxic threshold here. Thankfully, it doesn't really affect anything else. Yeah, that's fine.
Well done.
Ba-boom! Ooh, we do have... We have worship coming in here, don't we? I just realized, unless I can kill this guy very quickly, which is doubtful.
This wound at least
Yeah,
has been
damn,
tended
dude.
to.
Okay, that sucks. Didn't think about that. Alright, that's at least something we can use Endure on now. Fun little bonus crit. Keep on firing, buddy.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
We'll start doing that again. I'll take a pip there, sure, why not? 16 damage incision, Jesus.
Measured and steady.
And then the crit ought to do it. Terrific. That's still pretty good. Especially if we can get one more Endure at the end of it. Which we should be able to. Perfect. Break the armor. DOT's got it. We got an Endure at the end. Ideal circumstances. Okay. Let's go. There's that Baer roll again. That's what it is. We found it.
Yields morbid gains.
Alright, re-equip these bad boys. Fragments for you, I want to say. Fragments for you. Triage. Spring water. I think I'd rather have the triage kit, actually. That makes more sense. And a quick stretch break. Let's do it! Oh, shit. Position shift. No, no. Oh, boy. That was close. Okay, now we're good.
The Nightmare Gate is revealed. Beyond, only infernal naivety and non-existence.
Okay, let's do it. So, ready. There we go. Alright, we do got to keep in mind our trophy has reduced our healing... Or, sorry, not reduced our healing, reduced our death door resist significantly. So, I do want to try to keep them off death's door as much as possible, but probably safe to anticipate that that's not going to be all that doable today. Let's see. Let's go for whoever's got the best likelihood. Unfortunate. Buckler would be good for the first phase here, were it not for the fact that I have so many taunts on this team already. I think they don't necessarily need the help from Buckler here. Damn, already nearly got one down. Also, weirdly not looking for the stress heals from those. Yeah, we want him to get up to those toxic thresholds more quickly. That'll certainly help him along the way. Okay, that's fine. Don't have Bulwark now, unfortunately. I might have been misled by me about just how much taunt we're working with here. We got a lot of dodge on her too, at least, so that's nice. Alright, another big shot in the back, my friend. Looking pretty good. Daze does suck. Ooh, that is definitely not what I needed. Yeah, without the Bulwark, maybe I should have considered keeping the Buckler involved here. There's a way to remove these, right? I think it's by targeting the one that targeted you, or something like that. Maybe I could try that on him.
Measured and steady.
I really don't mind if they send him in Toxic that early. Totally fine. Let's get that taunt back up. It should say what removes him. Remove with stealth when the enemy misses or land the killing blow on a cloistered eye. I see. Okay, okay. Cool. So he actually just cleared one off himself. That's neat. I mean, that does, I guess, mean that you could potentially get through this phase without any of them. Although it's got to be the killing blow, I guess, and not necessarily bringing them down a phase. I don't think we need to taunt that time either. There's going to be another one down. This guy's not quite on the threshold, sadly. He didn't level himself up either. That's nice. Let's get the DOT here. So I'll take away his round. More stress there, but that's okay. The right turn order, we might actually be able to set this up the way we want to, although, oh, we need a crit there. Doesn't seem worth. I think we just do this. Him having this does seem very bad, though. I think I need to make it... try to put us in a position where he is able to rid himself of that sigil. Seems pretty important. And this should enable that, at least. If I can do that, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. That's good. We like that a lot. And Magrain back there works. So ideally we get the Highwayman to finish off this one with a crit. He's already dead to the burn. We get the taunt back here. Heals him up again as well. Okay, this should work. Good. And then I guess I could do this too, and then the only one marked would be the Flagellant. That makes sense. Great, yeah, perfect.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Sadly, I did not give him the additional Death's Door resistance, but that's okay.
A little help, impeccably timed.
I probably should be a little more conservative with the heals, too. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a taunt up here either, damn it. Oh, regen on himself, though, but he can't do regen on himself, damn. I can endure this, though, I guess.
Lenity, grace, small acts that drive back the darkness.
I think I want to take a chance on him being able to be marked again. think I prefer that. Ooh, I might be able to take away his turn, though. If I get the bleed here. Ah, damn. All right. Shit.
Steady yourself.
Okay, we have to let the Plague Doctor kill it. And it also can't be with DOT, I don't think. So I gotta hope that this does not kill it, which is unlikely, unfortunately. I think I just take a chance on the Plague Doctor's stab doing it. Maybe the combo helps somehow. Oh, the bleed will do it. That's ideal. Perfect. Yay! Never punished. All right. Pretty good.
Obsessions on shrinking gaze. Focus to fault.
Pretty good setup. Let's do it. Let's hope for the best.
Begins.
Start using them fragments, brother. And let's see. This makes sense to me. That way he'll cross the threshold real quick for a toxic heal, possibly.
Darkness encroaches. Inexorable.
Okay, this time I think I do need to give him the indiscriminate science. And then ideally he heals up off the limerence
Once again,
at the beginning of the next
teetering
round,
on
or just right now is good too.
precipice.
And he'll get his pain heal as well. And ideally he doesn't just continue to crit everything, but it's kind of a safe bet, sadly. Yeah, right there too. White resistances as well.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Oh, cool. We got our crit damage off that, though. That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure I just want pain again. I'm just gonna have to keep taking the lickings, dude. I think I have a triage kit, though. So we get at least this round saved. Nice. That's a Baer nice if I ever saw one.
A brilliant conclusion.
Another blight ticks up there. That's pretty good.
This is no time to falter.
108. Jesus Christ.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
I actually think the Zealous might be the better play here. The combo and the burn instead of the smite damage.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And let's see, Magrain's still pretty good here too. This is looking good.
Sweat-soaked brows. Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Pretty good spot here, and another DOT crit from the Highwayman is awesome. Let's see, I might be able to get us up to Toxic Heal again. Seems possible.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Crit there, weirdly beneficial outcome. Another crit on the Focused Fault is fantastic.
Dwindles.
We got another Springwater here too. We were actually really well equipped for this.
The path of exculpation need not be a lonely one.
Go me. Go me for preparing well.
Steady yourself.
All right. A clean battle. And a well-earned victory shot for Goofy Dave, I'll say. This feels appropriate to have him crit for the finish.
Obsession blinded you to your blessings and smothered you in a fever dream of dissatisfaction.
Good stuff, man. Fun run. I like that one.
The flame sears the skulking shadows from the darkened corners of the earth.
Thanks for watching another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody, with the Origin skins. Enjoyed taking another look at several of our new looks for the crew. Thanks for the thumbs up on the YouTube VOD, youtube.com/BaerTaffy. If you missed any part of the run today, you can check it out over there. We'll see you in the next one.